A very good morning, students. Welcome back to English class. We were in the lesson number 3, Discovering Tut. The saga continues by A.R. Williams. So we have seen in the last video that as Zahid Hawaz, Secretary General of Egypt, leaned over the body to have a look, he said that the mummy was in bad condition. He said because of what the British archaeologist Howard Carter did to it in the 1920s. He discovered King Tut's tomb in 1922. After a long search, the valuable treasures uh, uh, Tut's grave is the richest till date has come to be known as the Pharaoh's legend. It has artifacts in gold which are eternally beautiful and as good as new. Such artifacts still get attention. Tut was buried with things of daily use like a razor made of bronze, games, linen undergarments, and boxes of food and wine which he could use in the next life. So we will go through the next paragraph here. Here, after months of carefully recording Farah's funerary treasures, Carter began investigating in his three-nested coffins. Opening the first, he found a shroud adorned with garlands of willow and olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflowers, the faded evidence of burial in March or April. When he finally reached the mummy, though he ran into trouble, the ritual resins had hardened, cementing Tut into the bottom of his solid gold coffin. No amount of legitimate force could move them, Carter wrote later what was to be done. Well, students, a funerary treasures means the valuable things with which the king was buried. Three-nested coffin. The funerary treasures means the valuable things with which the king was buried. Three-nested coffin means three coffins placed one in another in order of decreasing size. The innermost coffin houses the body of the innermost coffin houses the body of the deceased. So three-nested coffin means three coffins placed one in another in order of decreasing size. The innermost coffin houses the body of the deceased. Shroud means a length of cloth in which a dead person is wrapped. Adorn means decorated. Adorn means decorated. Garland of willow means a wreath of flowers and leaves. A wreath of flowers and leaves. Mummy means a body of human beings or animal that has been ceremonially preserved by removal of the internal organs. Treatment with natron and resins and wrapping in bandages. Ritual means here the resins used in the ceremony of mummification. Resins means a sticky flammable substance that is insoluble in water. Legitimate means reasonable. I repeat, the funerary treasures means funerary treasures means the valuable things with which the king was buried, three-nested coffin. And three-nested coffin means the three coffins placed one in another in order of decreasing size. The innermost coffin houses the body of the deceased. Shroud means a length of cloth in which a dead person is wrapped. And adorn means decorated. Garland of willow means a wreath of flowers and leaves. Mummy means a body of a human being or animal that has been ceremonially preserved by removal of the internal organs. Treatment with natron or resin and wrapping in bandages. Ritual means here resins used in the ceremony of mummification. Resins means a sticky flammable substance that is insoluble in water. Legitimate means reasonable. Here Carter took a few months to record the treasures found in Tutt's grave. Then he began investigating his 3 coffins, which were nested one in another. In the first coffin, he found a piece of cloth with garlands of willow, olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflower, which suggested that he had been buried in the month of March or April. When he reached the third coffin, he was in trouble. The body had hardened due to resins which had cemented the body, it had stuck to the bottom of the coffin, which was made of gold. Carter wondered what to do next because of amount of force could separate the two. The body, as I repeat, the body had hardened due to the resins. You can see on the screen, which had cemented the body, and it had stuck to the bottom of the coffin, which was made of the bottom of the coffin, which was made of gold. And Carter wondered what to do next because no amount of force could separate the two. Moving to the next paragraph. Sun can beat down like a hammer this far south in Egypt. Carter tried to use it to loosen the resin. For several hours, he set the mummy outside in blazing sunshine and heated it to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing bulged. He reported with scientific detachment that the consolidated material had to be chiseled away from beneath the limbs and trunk before it was possible to raise the king's remains. So, blazing means very hot. Blazing means very hot. Budge means moved or shifted or slight movement. Chiseled away, to cut something with a chisel. Here, Carter tried to loosen the resins by keeping the body in the hot sun. He kept the mummy in 149 degree Fahrenheit heat for several hours, but still it remained stuck. He reported that chisel could be used to cut the mummy from the limbs and the trunk so that Tutt's body could be taken out of the coffin. So next paragraph. In his defense, Carter really had little choice. If he hadn't cut the mummy free, thieves most certainly would have circumvented the guards and ripped it apart to remove the gold. In Tutt's time, the royals were fabulously wealthy. They thought or hoped they could take their riches with them. For his journey to the great beyond, King Tut was lavished with glittering goods and precious collars, inlaid necklaces and bracelets, rings, amulets and ceremonial apron, sandals and sheets for fingers and toes, and the new iconic inner coffin and mask, all of pure gold. To separate Tut from his adornments, Carter men removed the mummy head and severed nearly every major joint. Once they had finished, they reassembled the remains on a layer of sand in a wooden box with paddling that concealed the damage. The bed where Tut now rests. So, circumvented means find a way around. Thieves would have found a way to tackle the guards and remove the gold from the tomb. Inlaid means a decorative pattern on a surface. Amulet means an ornament or piece or small piece of jewelry thought to give protection against evil, danger or disease. Apron means a protective garment worn over the front of one's clothes and tied at the back. Sheath means a close-fitting cover. Iconic means something or someone who is simple and it represents some other thing. Adornments means ornaments. Concealed means hid. So here, according to Carter, he had no choice other than to cut the mummy. He believed that if he hadn't done that, thieves would have removed the gold from the tomb and would have looted it. During Tut's time, royal people were very wealthy and they had a belief that after death they could take the wealth along with them. For his life after death, he was given precious collars, necklaces with decorative patterns, bracelets, rings, amulets, and ceremonial aprons, sandals, sheaths for fingers and toes, and now an iconic inner coffin and a mask. His men removed his head and every joint of his body after they finished and reassembled the remains in a wooden box with paddling filled with a layer of sand to conceal the damage. It was his new resting place. In the past few decades, archaeology has changed as it now focuses on the details of life and the mysteries of death. Earlier, it was about focusing on the treasure. Now it uses more advanced medical technologies and tools for research. In 1968, an anatomy professor x-rays King Tut's mummy and revealed that the front limbs and breastbones were missing. Now with the advancement of technology, CT scan or computer tomography can give a virtual image of the whole body. With the help of this technology, King Tut's body would be scanned to find answers to two questions: how he died and how old was he at the time of his death. His death was a shock to the royals and also he was the last person of his family, and his funeral indicated the diminishment of his dynasty. However, what happened after his death is still not clear. Tut's father or grandfather, Amenhotep III, was very powerful pharaoh who ruled over a period of 40 years. His son Amenhotep IV succeeded him and began the strangest period in the history of Egypt. He promoted the worship of Aten, the sun disk. He changed his name to Akhenaten. He also shifted the religious capital from Thebes to the new city of Akhenaten called Amarna. Further, he attacked Amun. A gold smashed his images and closed his temples. Ray Johnson, director of the University of Chicago, said it must have been a bad time for the empire as the family who ruled for centuries came to an end and Akhenaten moved in odd direction. After mysterious ruler, Semen Khakre succeeded him and died soon. Next, Tutankhamun, also known as Tut, sat on the throne and ruled for 9 years. he worshipped god Amun in the old ways. However, he died mysteriously. Tut is one of the mummies in Egypt. Whereas until now, with the help of the Egyptian Mummy Project, which started in 2003, almost 600 mummies have been recorded so far. King Tut's mummy was the first one to be scanned by CT scanner under the next phase of scanning mummies with the machine donated by the National Geographic Society and Siemens. So, till here we have learned the last class. Now we are going to move the next paragraph. A CT machine scanned the mummy head to toe, creating 1,700 digital X-ray images in cross section. Tut's head scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices to register its intricate structures takes on eerie detail in the resulting image, with Tut's entire body similarly recorded. A team of specialists in radiology, forensics, anatomy began to probe the secrets that the winged goddesses of a glided burial shrine protected for so long. So, eerie detail means what? Strange image of Tut head as visible with the help of CT scan. I'll show you where it is. Here. Forensics means application of the scientific method to investigate a crime. Forensics means what? The application of the scientific method to investigate a crime. Anatomy means branch of science which deals with the bodily structure of humans, animals or other living beings. I repeat, anatomy means the branch of science which deals with the bodily structure of humans, animals or other living beings. Burial means burying the dead. Burial means what? Burying the dead. Shrine means shrine, holy place. So eerie means what? Eerie detail means what? The strange image of Tut's head as visible with the help of CT scan. Forensics means the application of the scientific method to investigate a crime. Anatomy means the branch of science which deals with the bodily structure of humans, animals or other living beings. Burial means burying the dead. Shrine means holy place. Here in this paragraph it says the CT scan machine scanned the body by creating 1,700 digital X-rays in cross sections. Tut's head was scanned in 0.62 millimeter slices to record the tiny details. The resulting image was very strange. A team of radiology, forensics and anatomy experts started examining the secret of the grave means what? The dead body that had been protected by flying the goddesses for a long time. Moving to the next paragraph. Let's read the next paragraph. The night of the scan, workmen carried Tut from the tomb in his box. Like pall bearers, they climbed a ramp and a flight of stairs into the swirling sand outside, then rose on a hydraulic lift into the trailer that led the scanner. 20 minutes later, two men emerged. sprinted for an office nearby, and returned with a pair of white plastic fans. The $1 million scanner had quit because of sand in a cooler fan. Curse of the Farah, jogged a guard nervously. Eventually, the substitute fans worked well enough to finish the procedure. After checking that no data had been lost, the technicians turned Tut over to the workman who carried him back to his tomb. Less than 3 hours after he was removed from his coffin, the Farah again rested in peace where the funerary priest had laid him so long ago. Pallbearers means a person who helps to escort a coffin at a funeral. Pallbearers means a person, must have seen that a person who helps to escort a coffin at a funeral. Swirling means to spin or twist. Swirling means what? To spin or twist. Hydraulic lift means a lift that uses a machine to lift or move heavy objects with a pressure. I repeat, hydraulic lift means a lift that uses a machine to lift or move heavy objects with a pressure. Sprinted means ran at a high speed. Sprinted means ran at a high speed. Here, during the night, workmen climbed up on the ramp and the flight of stairs to carry the body from the tomb into a spinning sand outside. They rose the body into a hydraulic lift, then to a trailer where the scanner was kept. After 20 minutes, two men ran towards the office nearby to bring two fans. The scanner was not working as the sand had entered the cooler fan. The guard joked that it was because of the curse of the Farah, because they had removed his body. Once the fan worked, the procedure was finished. The data was checked in case of any losses, and then technicians returned the body to the pallbearers who carried him back to his tomb. In less than 3 hours, he was resting at the same place where the priest had laid him many years ago. Next paragraph, let's read the next paragraph. Back in the trailer, a technician pulled up astonishing images of Tut on a computer screen. A grey head took shape from a scattering of pixels, and the technician spun and tilted it in every direction. Neck vertebrae appeared as clearly as in an anatomy class. Other images revealed a hand, several views of the rib cage, and a transaction of the skull. But for now the pressure was off. Sitting back in his chair, Zahi Awaz smiled, visibly relieved that nothing had gone seriously wrong. I didn't sleep last night. Not for a second, he said. I was so worried. But now I think I will go and sleep. By the time we left the trailer, descending metal stairs to the sandy ground, the wind had stopped. Winter air lay cold and still, like death itself, in this valley of the departed, just above the entrance of Tut's tomb. So, stood Orion means constellation that the ancient Egypt knew as the soul of Osiris, the god of the afterlife, watching over the boy king. I repeat, Stud Orion means the constellation. Constellation is a group of stars that the ancient Egyptians knew as the soul of Osiris, the god of the afterlife. They believe that Osiris is the god after their life, watching over the boy king. They believe that Egyptians believe that this god Osiris, the god of afterlife, will watch this boy king. Astonishing means amazing. Pixels means what? A pixel is the single point in a graphic image. Spun means to turn around. Spun means to turn around. Vertebrae means series of small bones which form a backbone. Vertebrae is a series of small bones which form a backbone. So in this paragraph, it says, in the trailer, the technician showed a beautiful image of Tut on a computer screen. He showed the grey head which was scattered in pixels and he spun it around. The next, the vertebrae, hand, rib cage and transaction of his skull were shown. As the work was done, pressure was finally off from the shoulders of Zahi Awaz. While sitting in his chair, he smiled and said that he was relieved and that nothing went wrong. He had not slept the previous night, and now, as the work was done, he would go and sleep. By the time they left the trailer, the wind had stopped and the winter air was like death itself. Just above the tomb, the Orion's constellation shone in the night sky, watching over the boy king. So that's all. We conclude the lesson here. We have completed the lesson. So let's go through the summary once again of this lesson. So this lesson written by whom? A.R. Williams. This chapter is about the last heir of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty, Tutankhamun, who died when he was a teenager. After ruling for 9 years, he died in a very mysterious way. This chapter throws light over all the possible mysteries which are there. The curse where his tomb lies, is life and ultimately death. Egyptians believed that there is life after death. That is the reason why the pharaoh were buried with wealth and everyday use items. So discovering this data is a chapter which gives us what in-depth insight of Tut, the last ruler of the powerful Pharaoh dynasty in Egypt. He was a teenager when he died and his death was a mystery. Some speculated that he was murdered. He ruled in Egypt and its empires for centuries. In 1922, his tomb was discovered by Howard Carter, a British archaeologist. After 80 years, he was taken from his resting place for CT scan, which offers to solve the mystery of his life and death by creating a forensic reconstruction. So, next class we will discuss the question answers. Here we conclude this video, and until next video, keep watching and thank you for listening. Bye from me.